Hey you guys, it's me, DeJa Skye from Paul's Drag Race Season 14 and All-Star Season 10. And welcome back to my channel. Channel, yeah. I said a channel. Channel. It's my channel. Where's that from? If you don't know where it's from, you live under a roof or not cultured. We are doing something exciting. We are going international, baby, over the pond, okay? If you haven't, you guys, right now there is a spin-off of the Drag Race Philippines called Slaysian Royale, and it is everything. And one of the girls that has really stood out for me, actually there's a lot. This is one of the seasons where I'm like, oh, this is like a sickening ass. None other than the queen herself, Miss Khianna. She is a one-word diva. It's Khianna with a K. Love it. So this bitch killing it. Mama murdered the first two challenge. Actually, she's murdered like every challenge so far. Let's get into this mug. Now, before we get started, I love you. I love you guys so much. That algorithm ate my last video up in the worst way, but it's okay. Like I said, that video was just for me. So as of now, I think we're gonna go back to every other week. Bear with me. I love you. Right now, this is really just a passion project, but it's an expensive passion project, so please bear with me. This is not me giving up. It's just me being realistic with my financial stability. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Compliment the makeup at the end of the video. If you don't, you're homophobic. And let's get into this mug of Miss Khianna with the K. Ew. Okay, so let's get rid of her first. My crazy indented. So you guys know on this channel we do what? We do brows first. Okay. Now she has a very distinct brow shape. It is literally the bottom is straight across. It's very Spock, but a little more arch. So we are gonna get into that. My least favorite part of any type of makeup. You guys already know that. So let's hope that this turns out. It usually turns out decent. Let's try to map them out. I tried this not too long ago and it actually worked pretty good. Now her makeup is very big. Well, not huge Trixie big, but it's not small and subtle. It's pretty large. So we're gonna map out. We're done. I look fabulous. Okay, am I happy with the brows? No, not in the slightest. Y'all, brows are just not the forte on this channel, are there? No, but I will say at the end of it, the makeup looks gorgeous, blended, beautiful. Who cares if your brows are not twins? No one's brows are identical. So Khianna's eye is very distinct for the most part, and she does what most drag artists do. They have a distinct eye shape and they change the color, but she, as of now, is a very neutral girl. I love it. It goes with everything. So let's do that. The new Blend Bunny. I know you guys heard me talk about this in my last video, but Ellis gifted this to me. I love you, sister, so much. It's so amazing. And this is a ton of neutrals, cool tones, warm tones. It's going to be flawless. It's going to be gorgeous. It is going to be stunning. We're going to mix warms with cools. That's what we're going to do. So we are just going to start off with a really pretty buffy color. It's called Evoke. It's just a warm brown. And we are going to start in the Quanta. Her makeup is extremely blended, but it definitely has like a distinct shape to it. And I don't do neutral a lot, just because I like impact with color. But the thing about this palette in particular, I've used this for 2 weeks now. The creaminess of the palette is sickening. And they blend together so well. I love the first palette, but this palette is just the formula they got on freaking lock. We're gonna take a darker, it's called Withered, and we're gonna plop that and just deepen this inner corner even more. I avoid the outer corner for now, but I just want to make sure the impact is here first. Y'all know I tap, but I swipe too. With neutrals, for some reason, I swipe and tap. It's weird. I feel like with color, I pretty much just tap it because I want to keep the color where I want it. But with neutral shadows, I kind of just swipe and tap, because I know the pigment is going to be there. With colors, I want it to stay where I want it to stay. With this, We're just gonna build this up in the inner corner. And her shadows go into her nose contour. When it comes to like going to the brow bone or the brow itself, that's when I'll start tapping. I like to stamp my inner corner in. We are gonna take this really dark neutral on the corner, and we're gonna stamp this here. And her shape is big, up, and wingy. And with this, I'm stamping it in, so I'm pressing, I'm not swiping. Oh my god! You know what I just noticed, y'all? I'm doing both eyes. Okay, let's go back. No wonder, I was like, why do I feel like I'm just doing... Okay, work. Okay, so now we are taking that fluffy brush again, and we are going to go back in with those coordinating tones, and this is when we're going to start blending it up. And with blending your shadows up, press. I just find this is the easiest thing to do, rather than, because I feel like with swiping, you're going to go back and forth, but like swiping up and down, I just feel like it's going to look muddy and messy. So that's why I just press. Look at how beautiful. Already! See, makeup isn't too hard. You just got to really have the right technique, use the right products, the right brushes, the right shadows, and have the right hand. Get it? Because I'm right-handed? So we're going to take this bone color. It's called Imperial. And this is what we're going to plop at the height of the brow bone to really make that pop. And then go in and blend it up. So we are going to take our eyeshadow base and we are going to carve the crease. Her crease is very open. It's not so like slanted down. It's more like slanted into her brow bone. Look at me trying to say words. And then later we'll connect that into her nose contour. And her nose is sickening. It's definitely a signature nose. I love anytime I do a queen's makeup and they have signature traits. I mean, everyone has, girl, what drag queen doesn't do a cut crease, doesn't do a neutral this, doesn't do some blush. But I love a drag queen that has like certain things where you know that is hers. Like I feel like with mine, I feel like I know I'm going to have my heart stamp. And I feel like my like whittled down nose is very synonymous to me. And I think like my eye shape is synonymous to me. Even though I'm constantly changing my eye shape because I get bored. But I used to be very much about, I have to have a signature look. And now I feel like your signature look can just be good makeup. Normally I will take white on the inner corner, but we are just gonna take some neutrals. So we're gonna take this same one that we put on the brow bone, we're gonna put that on the inner corner. And then what I'm gonna do, and this is what I've been doing lately, is that way the inner corner is very blended. I'll take those blendy colors and press it in before I set the rest of it. I feel like it gives me a better gradient. And then for this inner corner, we're gonna take this Cool Tone Theory and then press that all in the inner corner. Now what I'm gonna do, I just see the proportion of my eye. I'm gonna take that light brown and I'm just gonna kind of fade these a little more up. That way it's grounded in something. I like the depth here. And she does too. I'm gonna take a little more of the dark, a little more of the dark. Just concentrate this right on the inner corner to give me a wing without giving me a wing. Because I'm almost certain she does not do liner. She just creates it with shadow, which I love. Because we both have hooded lids. I'm going to do the other eye off camera and then I'll be right back to do the rest of the face. Okay, eyes are done. Stunning! I mean, stunning. I just love drag. I just love drag. But what I love, honestly, like crazy, is Philippine drag. Okay, so I was an avid watcher of season 1. I'm just, full disclaimer, okay? I watched the entirety of season 1 of Drag Race Philippines. I thought it was so cool. Like, to me, Drag Race Philippines didn't feel like a first season. It felt like a season that has been around for a second. Like, the entire cast was stacked. So much personality. So sickening. They also had one of the best... Actually, no. Should I say it? In my opinion, they had the best girl group challenge ever. Okay, so her face, so she has a very, and I mean this with respect and not disrespect, she has a very like masculine jawline, okay? I'm not saying a masculine face because she's beautiful. She paints very femininely, but she just has like a square jaw and really high cheekbones. So it gives like maybe masculine isn't the word I was looking for. She just gives fierce, like just fierce. So we're gonna try to create that with the contours and the highlights. So she really doesn't contour her upper lip, which is an issue for me. I like to contour my upper lip, or did I just say contour my upper lip? She doesn't really highlight her upper lip in pictures that I see. But I need a little lightness here, like just a little. We are just going to highlight all of this and enhance it a little bit later. She likes a lot of highlight, love it. And she also loves highlighting her chin. Her chin is very prominent and she just loves highlighting it, honey. So that's what we're gonna do. I did not see her season. Like I said, I did not see her season. But from what I see, I'm like, oh, now I know why you were like damn near almost gonna win the season, honey. She's everything. I want to know if there's something she can't do. Because she's honestly really charismatic. She's funny in the confessionals. She's an amazing performer. Serves looks. Makeup on point. I'm like, what can't you do? Like, I'm curious. And maybe that's just me being like, I want to know what your weaknesses are. Because, no shade, when I see someone that's like damn near perfect, I'm like, God, there's something wrong with you. I'm going to put some highlight on my nose, and then she highlights the center of her forehead too. Let's add some contour. So we're going to try to contour this face and chisel. So she loves a high cheekbone, and it's up. Love that. I love lengthening and lifting. So we are going to there and there. And then we are going to try to create her face shape. Like I said, she has a very square jaw. So let's bring this down. I know at first this series was supposed to be more like a DeJa version of it. But I've been really loving trying to recreate their face shape-ish. I mean, it's never like... Actually, I can't say never because I've looked like quite a few of them. But I just love the transformation in seeing it. And then let's just blend her out. Comment below, if you're watching Slaysian Royale, what other queens would you love to see on Slaysian Royale? Also, too, oh my God, did you guys hear they're doing, I don't know why, they're doing a Down Under versus the World. I thought that series was, or that was just like done. But apparently they're continuing it. I was like, work, okay. There are quite a few queens that I would love to see back. But I really, honestly, for me, I really want to see Minnie Cooper back. That is the queen. Minnie Cooper and Coco Jumbo are the two queens that I want to see back on my television so bad. And I want Minnie Cooper to have a full redemption story arc. I'm sorry. And I want Coco Jumbo to be in more than 2 episodes. We are going to add some more highlight. Obviously, we want this bright. She does really bright on the inside. Love it! And like I said, she really loves to highlight her chin. She loves those angles, honey. And while that is cooking, we are going to carve and cut this cheekbone. We need this to be severe, honey. And she goes in with the highlighter. Especially under her cheekbones, mama. These are prominent. Prominent. Oh, look at that cheek. Oh! To think there was a time where I didn't like carving out my face. I think I told y'all in the last video. If I didn't, let me reiterate. The reason why for a long time that I wasn't really like contouring heavy is because of the main fact that like I was doing no brows and I had really huge eye makeup. So I felt like I wanted that to be the focal point, and the rest I just wanted to just be blushy and blended and all that stuff. But now I'm just in a different space where I'm like, no, I'm gonna recarve my face. I'm gonna chisel it. I'm gonna give a different look. Like I said, I get bored very easily. We are gonna take our cream blushes, and she does a very peachy neutral. So I'm gonna stick in this row at the end. Very peachy. And I'm just dipping in all of them. Ooh, yes. And then going back with our sponge and blending the edges together. I just needed some color on my face because I was looking like a cadaver. This is the reason why I like to contour after blush, because I can blend my contour in really beautifully. So I'm just going back in with my contour brush. Look at this brush, you guys. It's because I stick it in my, it's because I put it in the case haphazardly, and now it's like up. There we go. Now I feel alive. I feel youthful. I don't look youthful, but I feel youthful. Okay, I actually think that I want to add some more brightness to my highlight, darling. Just on the inner corner. Because she's really bright. So we're going to add some brightness here. I'm going to do those contour and powders. I just feel like it's just, for me, it just works better. To set all of this beautiful, gorgeous work, we're going to use Anastasia. This is the powder that I use for my channel because I don't super duper duper love the texture. And I think for like daytime and brunch, I just don't love the texture of it. So I use this for my channel because you guys are not necessarily seeing me crazy zoomed in close. This is a sight, honey. This is what you came to see. Take a screenshot now. Another suggestion to anyone is press all of the extra powder into your makeup. Try not to swipe it away just yet. See what you can get into your skin. For me, I pretty much push it all into my skin. That'll make sure your foundation is solid, honey. Rather than putting on a ton of extra powder, just utilize what's there and press it into your foundation, honey. I mean, look at that. I know. Okay, let's finish the eye makeup. So let's work on the liner. Now she does just a basic cat eye elongation. She does something unique on the inner corner, and we'll get to that in a second. But so we're just going to elongate our inner corner, give it that cat eye effect. She keeps it very tight, very gorgeous. And then she just does like how I do. I just tightline the top. Just those little details just really do create a freaking difference. So now what we are going to do, like I said, this is just what she does. We are going to take white liquid liner. You've seen this by many a queens. And she's just going to keep it really tight and hug that liner. Open that eye up, honey. Let's finish off the bottom of the eye before we add a little more liner. So same palette, take your darker shades and start on the outer corner and just connect the edges. Actually, you know what? We are going to take some black. So there's this really dark black. It's called Obsidian. We are going to run this right under. Give it some drama, honey. Right underneath, bitch. Oh, yes. Oh, she's doing drag. Oh, she's doing drag. And what we're going to do, we're going to take on our fluffy brush, dip it in just a little bit, and we are going to just deepen this corner of it. We don't need to take it all the way up. Just deepen this corner to kind of blend in the shadows. Something cool that she, well, I think a lot of things are cool and unique, especially if something's unique. So normally with any liner, you just keep the liner kind of connected to the, like the black liner is connected to the white liner. Now she does a black line and you would think it would like kind of connect to that, but she kind of like takes it down and disconnects it. And I thought that was very unique and different. So that's what we're going to do. Kind of like that. So it's like the white liner's there and then the black liner kind of goes down. I don't know. I just think it's like a unique touch. And I wonder if this is even intentional or I'm literally just like that detail oriented that I like picked it. Ooh. Ah. That's it. I'm not going. Now there is this Juvia's Place. This is volume 5. I love volume 4. Volume 4 is my favorite. It's like hot pink. But they have this really pretty peachy pink that I think is going to be perfect for her cheek. Now y'all know I gotta refrain from my normal technique because normally I'll take blush all the way in. Her blush pretty much just stays here. So let's try to do that. Don't bring it in too far, DeJa. You know, that's just the starting, and then we'll blend her out later. And y'all know the drill for the rest. We're just enhancing our contour for the rest of this face. You have seen this a zillion times. Finish this complexion really fast before we move on to the nose, which is very synonymous. I feel like it's the most recognizable thing about her face. So I'm very excited to try to get it down, honey. We are also, because I really want to create those cheekbones, we're also going to cut with some light powder. This is my highlights. We're gonna take this darkest shade and we are gonna go underneath this contour. I want these to be seen from face. And then I'm really going to highlight. She loves, like I said, she loves this to be highlighted. Okay. Now we can work on the nose. Okay. So her nose is very warm. Like she uses like warm colors. So we're just going to take our Made by Mitchell. And we're going to start with just a light tone to start her off. So we're going to connect our nose with our eyeshadow. And we're going to go down just a little bit. Not all the way. Now we are going to take a smaller brush. We're going to dip into the same thing. And we're going to re-enhance. And then we are going to add a little boop boop right here. And it's really lifted. So we're going to add it right here to cause a shadow to lift our nose. Look at our nose already looks turned up. Oh, turned down for what? We're going to add a little boop at the top of it. Just there. Cute little boop. Boopity scoopity boogie. Then we're going to take our contour and just hug those edges one more time. And then we're basically going to carve around it so we know where our boop is going to be. We are going to take a straight angle brush and we're going to basically create a line to separate our bottom nose. And actually for the bottom, I'm going to add some cool tones. That's the main shape of the Khianna nose. So now we are going to take our highlights again and we're going to reshape the top of the nose. The contour kind of, we're going to highlight this and pull this up. It kind of bled over. So we're going to keep that there and then go in. Now we just want our under eye to be extremely bright. So take your highlights and brighten this under eye, honey. And then hug the edges of your nose to really pinch it in. Right along the edges. And it also blends your edges as well. If you just press it, don't swipe it, honey. Gorgeous! We're just gonna add some more on her forehead, really blow this out. And then why not? She, like I said, she really loves white chin, so we're gonna add some more. Look at her. Look at her! She's a drag queen! So let's do a little bit of final touches, and then we're gonna, I think, be officially done with the mug. So we are going to take, this is her other palette, the Elsa Lannis. We're gonna take the shimmers. Look at all these gorgeous shimmers. We're gonna add them to the eye. So we're gonna take this kind of champagne-y color. It's called Infused. And we're gonna add this here on the inner part. And then taking a brush and we're gonna take this lightest, it's called Praline. And we're gonna add that right on the inner part. Praline, 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 praline. I'm just glad she has some sort of shimmer on her eye because pretty much the only shimmer she really uses is just on her nose. So I'm like, we need some shimmer on my face. I just can't stand a matte face, y'all. Okay, so she definitely has a distinct shape with her lip as well. So the lip liner we are using is Hot Cocoa by MAC. And her lip is very up. But she keeps the normal shape on the outside, but she overdraws like a mother. Yeah, so she really doesn't take hers out a lot. It's more up. And for me, like what will disguise your natural lip is using a lip liner. Like if you deepen where your natural lip is, anytime there's a highlight there, it's gonna show, Mary, that is not your natural lip. But if you deepen it and keep your lip grounded in reality, like obviously this is not the shape of my natural lip. I have pretty juicy lips, but not for drag. If you keep it grounded in reality and your lip isn't out to here, it's still gonna look like, oh, those could be your lips, you know? And then for the inside, what we're gonna use is, I think I've used this before, 69. And we are gonna add this because she loves like a pinky, peachy nude. This is from Sephora. And then I just take my finger and marry the edges. This is not as pigmented as I remember it being. And then we are going to add some Anastasia gloss. This is Dusty Rose, because she loves a gloss mama. And I love gloss too. I hate a matte lips. Ooh, look at that lip, honey. Okay, so I'm going to put contacts, lashes, a final look, and I'll be right back. And my Khianna regalia. Oh my God. Who is fucking with me? Well, you guys, this was my Khianna mug. Now, compliment the makeup. I slayed. I slayed. Nope. I slayed. Nope. I slayed. You guys, I mean, are we surprised that I look this good? Good? Are we surprised I look this fucking good? Sorry. I'm staring at myself every mirror I can right now. Oh my God. Well, you guys, comment below. Is there any other queen from Slaysian Royale that you would love for me to recreate their mug? Or any of the queens in any other franchise, you guys? There is a lot coming out with all these new iterations, and I'm just so excited. Girl, Drag Race UK is coming out. There's just so much that is coming out, baby. Many faces to recreate. And as always, any ideas for the channel, let me know below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!